Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. So today our group will be presenting the current issue related to the retirement plannings. So our groups have 5 team members, which is Nur Afia, Nur Syuhada, Nurul Iman Syuhada, Putri Nur Iklima and Cik Nur Emila. Then I will start with the introduction. So retirement planning is increasingly important as Malaysians who are living longer and facing higher cost of living, which can make early financial preparation essential. Retirement planning is more than just saving money. It's about setting a clear goals, deciding when to retire, estimating future expenses, and creating a strategy to meet those needs. However, many Malaysians are financially unprepared. The Employee Provident Fund has highlighted that a large portion of members do not meet the recommended basic saving level by age 55, which means many risk falling short of what is needed for a comfortable retirement. Saving early allows our money to grow through compounding, but waiting even 10 years can drastically reduce what we have in retirement. Other mistakes include saving too little or investing conservatively, which may not keep up with the inflation. There are also misconceptions like believing expenses will drop after the retirement, or government will support fully cover healthcare and living costs. But in reality, some expenses may rise up, such as medical care and contributions to the family.
I will present one key issue facing Malaysia, which is fiscal challenges. Currently, Malaysia's government is struggling with rising debt and a widening budget deficit. This problem is driven mainly by high subsidy spending, particularly on fuel and essential goods. While subsidies help citizens in the short term, they put a lot of pressure on the country's long-term financial stability. Another concern is the increasing cost of debt servicing. A significant portion of government revenue is being used just to pay interest on loans. This reduces the fund available for important investments such as healthcare, education, and infrastructure. In the long run, this imbalance weakens Malaysia's growth potential. Finally, Malaysia's fiscal have also affect global investor confidence. If debt and deficit continue to rise, international rating agencies may downgrade Malaysia's credit rating. This would make borrowing more expensive and limit the government's ability to respond to future economy. In summary, Malaysia's fiscal challenges are not just about number on paper. They impact our economy, investor trust, and the future welfare of citizens.
Okay, next we move to the consequences. The first one is higher debt servicing costs. More government revenue will go towards paying interest instead of buying investment in development projects like education, healthcare, and infrastructure. Second is lower investor confidence. Credit rating agency may downgrade Malaysian sovereign rating, leading to higher borrowing costs and less foreign investment. The third one is limited fiscal space. The government will have less flexibility to respond to future economic shocks, for example, have a recession and pandemics. Lastly is pressure on ringgit. Fiscal instability may lead to depreciation of the Malaysian ringgit, increasing import costs and inflation.
Recommendation for retirement planning start with saving. It all starts with early and regular saving, which is how retirement planning works, since small saving will work wonders with the passage of the time when compound. Establishing specific retirement objective is also important, like how old one wants to retire, the kind of lifestyle he wants, and the amount of money, which is usually estimated at 70 to 18% of his present earning. In order to meet this target, diversification of saving is preferred as opposed of relying on a single fund such as EPF. A balanced portfolio can be described as equities, bonds, real estate investment, and fixed deposit, which give long-term returns and financial security at the same time. The tax-favored accounts, including EPF, PRS, and insurance, should be maximized not only to enhance the retirement funds but also to minimize the tax liability per year. Now we move to the second one. A good retirement plan also includes dealing with debt and planning healthcare expenses. The clearing of high-interest loan and mortgage prior to retirement will guarantee that one can enjoy his or her income in later years without the burden of having to pay loans. Since the cost of healthcare tends to rise as a person ages, medical insurance or a special fund on healthcare minimize the strain on the retirement saving. Similarly, an emergency fund, which is equivalent to 6 to 12 months of living costs, acts as a cushion in case of unexpected situation. The individual would not have to withdraw the long-term retirement account. Inflation and family connection. The planning of estate and legacy, which involve making of will, trust, and effective nomination of beneficiaries, is used to distribute assets easily and equitably to dependents. Last but not least, the engagement of licensed financial planners can be the key to personal strategies in the area of investment, risk management, and tax planning, which will increase the possibility of becoming financially independent. These steps combined result in a whole and strong retirement plan that is balanced between peace of mind, growth, and security.
Conclusion, retirement planning is not just about saving money, but about ensuring a secure and independent future. With the rising cost of living, longer life expectancy, and limited government support, it is more important than ever to start planning yearly. By saving consistently, diversifying our investments, managing debts wisely, and preparing for healthcare needs, we can achieve financial stability and peace of mind during retirement. Ultimately, retirement planning is a lifelong journey, and the earlier we begin, the better prepared we will be to enjoy our later years with dignity and independence.